Hey guys, this is Netta with Inner Peace with Netta, and welcome to my channel. On this episode, I am going to be talking about doing versus becoming, okay, or being. So, in this journey that you are on, or in, or just beginning, or maybe, well, you're in your journey whether you know it or not, to be honest. But I was actually reading an article today, and it just had to remind me of doing versus being. When we're doing things, we're in our head. We're either in the past or the future. This is what we got to do to make sure this is done for this day, or if this doesn't get done, then it's going to be like this, and we're in our head. When we're being, we aren't thinking about anything. We're just being. We're just flowing, okay? And I definitely feel like, going through your spiritual awakening, just going through this journey and shedding your ego, surrendering your ego or refining your ego and allowing yourself to go through, flow with life instead of against it, because life is for us instead of against us. A lot of people think that life is against you and it's just trying to ruin you, and no, life is for you. It's our thinking about it and our consciousness and just our awareness about it. When we're not aware of ourselves and the way we think, our emotions and our actions, and that's just lessons. Everything is for higher learning. And I had to, I'm not the best mindful person as far as my thoughts and just being in my body. That's work for me. And so I'm always gonna keep it under a job. That's something. This is why I practice yoga. I have to work out. I have to, if my mind is, I feel like it's going to where it's too much for me, like sis will be on the floor doing push-ups or something. But really, if you focus on your breath, and breathing all types of pranayama, and this is why I'm studying and learning different things to assist me, new tools, so that I don't have to drop and give myself 50, right? But in this article, it was basically saying how just to be, and I've always heard that, I've always been a person where I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and to where I'm just in a space of my life to where spirit is just telling me, just be. Whatever you want to be, just be. Just be. And when you're peeling back layers and you're exploring yourself, and you have to know who you are, and you got to know what you want out of life. At least know what you want, and I'm so creative, and there's just so much to me, but we don't have to just do one thing. And my ego be trying to tell me different things, just different negative thoughts. Maybe I'm not feeling worthy enough or good enough to do certain things, or maybe I don't have enough time, when that's not true. If I just focus on what I need to do in the moment and just be. It's not about perfection, and things take time, and building new skills and learning new things. We're always here to learn. So please don't ever believe that you cannot learn anything, because life is about constantly learning. So if anyone ever tell you you're too young or you're too old, no, you're never too old to get on your path and learn something different and new. So that's where I am now, to where I'm learning new skills, and I love learning. But this is for me is like a learning curve because I'm learning something totally different and it's not in the realms of what I am used to learning, and I'm in a whole different chapter of my life. Is like a new chapter to where it's just like, whoa. Remember, 2020 is the beginning of the new decade. So whatever we do now, and we're learning and building skills for, from now into the future, this is for the new decade. So we gotta be who we want to be. And, like I said, we're well, I didn't just say it just now, but I always say we're multi-dimensional beings. And for myself, I'm very creative, so I like to do different things and, hone my skill on these different things and make sure I can integrate them, but really having to follow my heart to understand and to feel what is it that I am so passionate about and that I want to do next. I've been holding on to a certain career to where it's like, okay, do something different. You don't have to just be that one thing. And I'm in a space now to where I'm grieving that. But it's not really necessary for me to grieve. It's just that I don't have to just do that. I can do something else and not even do. I can become something else. I can be something else instead of just putting myself in a box. See how I just said do? So I wanted to come on here and tell y'all, like, just be. It's going to take practice, okay? But just be. If you want to play a sport, just play the sport. Don't think about it. Just be it. Become it. Do whatever you need to do to become that athlete. You want to do modeling. You want to become an author. You want to write. Social media manager, or you're just into all of that, into web development, whatever you want to do. I'd like to do music, but you have to be it. You do have to cultivate the skill. It's just not like you're going to think it and then it's just going to pop up, right? You got to cultivate the skill, but you got to be it, and it's not going to happen overnight. Excuse me. So it takes time, and then you have to have patience with yourself. Everything is about having patience with yourself and learning a new skill, and it's different. Some things you will pick up quicker because you already have the tools and the knowledge and the skills that may assist you with adapting to that, and having the agility to cultivate those skills faster, and just how to maneuver. And then some things is really going to take a little extra time because you don't really know. But most of all is to be who you are. Because everything that you want to be, everyone that you admire, trust and believe me, you have those qualities within you. You just didn't wake up to it. And I've been getting signs that I have some abilities within me that I haven't woken up to. I haven't waken them up, and I'm just like, wow, okay. And it's just been, it's a good thing, but it's just a process because this journey is a process. And it's just like, I'm getting signs to just stop trying to do so much. I think for this year, I've been in and out just like everyone else. I've been just as affected, just as everyone else. But I had to really go within, really learning to just be. Like, I just see life so differently now. And when I realized, had this epiphany. I didn't know whether to be mad or not about what my epiphany was. And I was just like, I'm going through this again, going through another transformation again. But that's a part of the growth, and it's just like flow with it, be it. Stop trying to do so much to be in the future. I, for a long time, always wanted to be somewhere where I wasn't, and I believe I said this plenty of times in other videos. So I always was trying to do something to get me out of where I was, and I'm at a point in my life to where I have this challenge to where, because I'm a visionary, but I know how to get things done. Right, do. But to where I have to be right here in this moment, which is about being present, right? I have this challenge to where I feel like Spirit's telling me, okay, we know what your vision and your big goal and your long term, but can you be more present? Can you focus on just each tiny moment and just be it, instead of trying to do something to get an outcome? Just be whatever. Don't try to figure out the outcome or the end result, or just be like this. Don't make yourself a math equation. Like, no, just flow. Just be, and that for me has been a little difficult because I'm just this person, like, you do this, and then you get this. You do this, and you may have to do a little bit more, and then get this. And I'm honestly, it's not about what I can get. It's just like how I was operating. Like, do this like a machine, and I didn't even realize, like, again, you doing something on autopilot. And it was just like, just be. And I'm like, I'm a comedian. When I know my spirit, like, this child is a comedian, I'll be like, just be. What does that even mean? And now I'm understanding it definitely more. Don't even think about what I want to do. I know what I want to do, what dreams I want to manifest, and the things that I want to create. So just be in it. I think that being so long, being working and at a job and just being on autopilot for so long, and then going, doing my own thing, you pick up the certain habits and you didn't even realize that you had. And me pivoting my whole path and career, and it's been real interesting. And the being and just becoming is really the way to go. Instead of trying to force things or just do things so much. Of course we have to act, but just to be, just to flow. You want to be the musician, be the musician. Be it. You have all the qualities, and whatever you don't realize that you have, you just have to uncover it, because it's already deep within you. So just be. And honestly, I really feel like that means just be yourself. Stop trying to do everything to find who you need to be, but just be yourself and be in it. Stop trying to do things that will make you into something else. Just be yourself. Be yourself. That was just like an aha moment just now for me. Seriously, like, that's what I'm really getting from it. Stop doing things to be something else, or be something, and just be yourself and become who you are, your true self. So that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it and got something out of it, because I know I did just now. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.